Alright, so guys, let's quickly look at how to use the desktop version of CapCut. Then maybe after this video, we're going to look at how to use mobile to edit your videos, still for CapCut. So quickly, after downloading your your app, I showed you how to do that in the last class, and I showed you how to do that in the last class. So just go to Google, type CapCut, then press enter, and you click on the first search result. It will bring you to this site here. It will bring you to this site, and after clicking on this download for free, or you click on this download here, it is going to download the that is application for you. So you are going to get something like this. Alright, so I am not downloading, but after clicking on download, it will tell you to select where you're going to save it. Then you click on save. So this is one that I downloaded earlier. So after downloading it, you double click on it like this. Let me just do it. So you see, already exists. Do you want to replay? No. So, but for you, if you don't have it, just click on the prompt that is going to come. Then you allow it installed. It's going to take few minutes before it's fully installed. So after that, then you are going to see this guy, that is this application, the shortcut application on your desktop. So click on it to open it, or click on it to launch it. Then we can quickly go through the interface. I I already have it opened. So let me just click here since that one is not opening. So once you once you download and install your CapCut for the first time, this is how the interface is going to look like when you click on it. So when you open CapCut, this is where you land. So you can remember this space we saw the other time. So all your spaces will be here. This one is just like your workspace, you get. So this one is one workspace. So you can create multiple workspaces like that. For any project you work on, it will be displayed on this part here. So you can see that's why you have projects here, 0. So by the time we finish with our practice project, we are going to come back here and we are going to see that it would have been added here. So if you want to start a new project, just click on this place. If you have the pro version, even if you don't have the pro version, but you want to sync your project, just click on sign in. So I am going to sign in. I have a pro account and I'm going to sign in now. Okay, let me see if this is going to work. Password on my phone. Oh, okay, I'm signed in, correct. So that's fine. So yeah, let me just continue. Let me open this. We should have. All right, so that's it. I'm in already. So this is my name here, and yeah, everything is fine. So let's just quickly start. If you want to start a new project, just click on this place. So if you want to check the settings of this CapCut, click here to see the settings, and everything should be fine. So if you want to see the version that you are currently using, just click here. And for this, the feedback, I don't think you want to check this. So let's click on this to create project, and let's wait for it to load. All right, so that's it. Quickly, we are going to go through this interface. I am not going to waste much time because most of these things I've already showed you guys on the that is on the online version. So I'm just going to take you through how it works over here. Then we move straight to our practice project. So quickly, these are the things that you saw on the left side on the online version. So you can see the way it is being arranged here. So it is this has been arranged in columns. You get just to create a nice interface for the desktop version. So you can see when you click on media, remember your media is where all the things you imported stays. So if you want to import any project, so let's say you want to start a project. So when you click on this media houses all the that's all the files you import for your project. So including your videos, your images, your captions, and some other things like that. So as long as it's something that you import, then you're going to see it here. So besides that, you can see this favorite too. So if you have made any of the effects your favorite, you can easily see it here by clicking on this place. but we don't have any favorite for now since we've not added anyone. So whenever let's say you like an effect or you like a transition, you can make it a favorite element. Then anytime you need it, you don't need to start looking for it where it is. Just come to this favorite, you are going to see it there. So quickly, okay, let me just go to import. Let's import a video. You click on this import, then look for a video. Let me see. Let me use this. I don't know what's there. Okay. Alright, so this is a 10 seconds video. That's fine. At least for now, we've seen how to use this import. So if you have more, just click on it and select them and drop it here. So under this audio, just same as the one we saw on the online version. So here, it's just that they've categorized it here, although they still categorize it there as well. So you can see how it is. So if you are looking for pop, if you are looking for VIP, or if you are looking for disco, if you are looking for trap, fitness, anyone you need, just check this category. And you can see this one saying pro. Because my own account, I have a pro version, I can use them. But for you, ensure you look for the ones that don't have this pro yet. So you can see this one is a free, this is a free music here that you can use for a project. So if you want to check it, just click on this guy here. Click on this guy to download it, and you can play it to see what is there. So that's it. So try to explore the music here and see what you're going to get there. So these are sound effects. So we have sound effects here that you can check as well. So these ones are not really music, you get. They are just effects that you can use. They are just effects that you can use for your project. So you can just try to see it. Download anyone, you can see. Can you hear the sound? Can you hear the sound? So effect is just like when you are watching kids, when you are watching a skit, at some point you'll be hearing some kind of background sound or maybe voices that they've turned to background. You get now. So this is the kind of thing that we have here. So for this angle now, you can get, they are just short, not too long. You can see. So just try it out anyway. And I think that's that. Okay, for copyrights, I don't think you need to check anything here. So, but then you can still use it to check for copyright. But like I said, if the sound you want is not here, go to the YouTube music library, the one I showed you earlier in the first video. Go and download it and import it here from this import here. Import it here, then you can use it. So that is that. So go to text. So just like, okay, let me just come back to this media. Um, Whenever you want to start working on a project, let's say you've imported your video and you want to use it, just drag it here. You get, drag it here, and you are going to start, editing your project. So you would have seen that immediately you added this clip here. This place got filled up. Like all the things we have here became active. So that is it. But we are still coming to that place. Let's just continue with what we are doing. Now that we've added the video, we can go to text, click on text, then we can add a default text. You get, so just like those things that we saw on the online version as well, you can see if you click on this yours, if you add any favorite effects, you are going to see it here. So if you add any templates, any text templates, you are going to see it here. So because we've not added anyone, we are not seeing anything much here. But look at those text effects here, the ones we saw, the ones we saw on the that is on the online version. So if you actually watch that online version video, you would have easily understood what these things are and how it can be used. So you can see we have pro, we have basic. Let's see the pro. So we have basic, we have luminous. Just please just go through all these things. Then we have the text template. So this text template, like we saw the other time, you can see this was the one. This was one of the things I used in the online version. So you can select anyone you like here. So you can see. So whether you are using the online version or you are using the desktop version, it will still give you the same experience. You just need to know how to navigate your way on, on the different platforms. So that is it. So if you want to select this, you can see this guy here. So I'm very sure you have seen things like this. You can see breaking news. Let me just select it and add it. So you'd have seen different videos making use of this. Even some of the news channels too, they are going to see something like this. Can you see breaking news? So this is the effect here. So let me just drag it. This one is just a preview. That one I did is just a preview. So you can drag it here. Just drag it and put it here. I tried to explain something in the online version, or while I was showing you guys the demo on the online version, that the way you arrange your elements or your layer matters a lot. So if I shift it here, that means I want this video to play up to this point before this guy starts showing, or before this guy shows up. So if I click on play now, so whenever you want to see what's happening, just click on play. Let's you see. Can you see it? That this timeline line here got to this point here before we saw this breaking news, like before we saw the text template. So you can edit this text template here. You can edit it. Now you can see this ratio. We saw this ratio the other time. That is on the online version. This is it here. So you can change it depending on how you want it. You can also zoom it. We saw zoom too. So this is where you can zoom. So you can see. You can zoom here. This zoom does not cut your video. It will only you can use it to make your elements bigger so that you can see what you are doing. Just like this one now. If I leave it where it was before, you can see that I was not seeing it clearly, but I can zoom it to edit what is here. So you can see breaking news. Let me change the text here. So just like the online version, so you can see you can change the text here. So I can say I breaking this is the video editing class. So can you see it now? So I can take this back again once I'm done. So this is it. You can reposition it and place it here. You can reduce the size as well. So you can see the things I'm doing. So if you want to reposition, what I just did now was I left click on this and I drag it down. Left click and hold, then drag down. If you want to reduce it, put your cursor on any of these four corners until you see this icon here. You can see this thing changed from the pointer to this arrow icon. Then left click and hold and drag down as well. Left click and hold, drag down until you are satisfied with the size. You can place it very well the way you like, and that's fine. That is it. And yes, you can use different text templates if you like just use it anyhow you like, use it and ensure that you are good with whatever thing you are doing. So let me see one other one again. So let's say I want to use this guy here, display. So I can add it here. So because this is text, different text can stay on top of each other. Okay, that is if you want it to be showing at the same time. So for this now, you need to bring this line on top of it before you can see what you want to edit. So let me still zoom. So here it says play. Let me change it. So I am happy. So we are still coming back to the text too here. So let's just play with this text effect so that we can move on with the cloud. So you can see I am happy. So that is it, and that is how you can. So please play with this text effect and see what you can do with them. So that is it. And okay, let me see. All right, auto caption. You can use this to generate caption for your that is for your video. So local caption, you can upload your caption. That was why I mentioned that you can do that here as well. So you can also do that under this local caption. So stickers, you can use this on your video. You can use it on your video. One, you can use it to hide a particular part of your video. You can use it to hide a particular part of your video. You can use some of these things, especially for YouTube videos. You can add this on your YouTube video to show people that they should like they should like the video. You get. So if I play this now, watch out for this part here. Can you see it? So that is it. So that is what you can do with some of these stickers here. So you can see the sticker as you continue to work, as you continue to see videos, you will start appreciating some of these things here. So most of you that have seen skits that have some of these things on them, you get, sometimes they use it to show reactions as well. So it depends on what you want to use it for. So let's go to this. So you can go through all these things, please. You can see we have emojis, we have icons, we have so everything together is under okay. This one is trending anyway. So you can try to check all of these things and see the one that suits what you want to do actually. So you can see mode. So you can see, oh my god, all these things. Please just check and play around with them. So you can see this effect. Yes, we used this effect the last time, and this is it again. I showed you guys in the online version, and we are seeing it on the desktop version. You can see this one is even clear, like better than the other one, better than the online version. Yeah, so you can easily see this and use the one that you want. Like we saw in the online version, anything you see here that is appearing here is what is going to be shown on your video by the time you add it to your clip. So let me just drag this. Let's look for let's just look for a nice effect and add it. Let's look at the one that we can all see quickly. Okay, let me use this. Let me use this one here. Let me use this one here. So just drag it and put it. You can put it here. You can put it here, so it's fine. Okay, you can see it has created a layer for itself. So if it gets to this point here, that is where this effect is going to show on your video. So let's just play it and see. So can you see what happened now? So can you see the effects now? Alright, so that's just it. You can try different effects. Let me just use this and we can let me use this. Then we continue with the class quickly. So you can turn off this element or this layer if you don't need it. So you can see this eye here. So if you click on it, it is going to hide this. So because I've used this, I don't want it to take effect on the video. So I'll just click on it to hide it. Then let me bring this back. So you can see that this thing has been played out already. So let me take it back and play it again. Can you see that? Can you see the effect? Alright, so that is just it. And you can expand this too. You can expand it. You get so that that effect happens for a very long time or for a shorter period. You can see it will continue to show as long as this line extends together with this clip. So anywhere this thing ends, that is where the effect is going to end as well, or that is where the effect is going to stop showing. So that's just what you need to understand. So let me drag it back a little bit and let's leave it like that. This one is just a practice, like we are just going through the interface. Yeah, so you can go through all these things. Look at cartoon here. So you can go through it, please. These ones that have pro here, you can't use them. Well, you can use it, but you cannot export the video when you are done. So ensure you are using the one that is free, so that by the time you are done, you can export it and see what you've done. So that's that for video effects. Look at body effects here. Remember that we saw this body effect as well. So you can also import this body effect and see what it is going to do for you. So that's fine, and we are going to use some of these. Let's just hope that our player is going to allow us to use them, then we can see how it works. So this is transition. So before we talk about transition, let me just quickly, okay, well, like I said in the online video as well, that's in the online version or in the video where I talked about the online version of the CapCut. Transition is that animation that you see between two clips, which is the end of one clip and the beginning of another clip. So in between them, for the video to end and the other one to show, instead of it to just show plain like that, then you can add animation there so that it shows a kind of style or it is not really visible that okay this thing has changed quickly. You get so you just want to add a kind of style to it so that by the time it's changing, it is not just changing plainly, it will have some kind of nice effect. So that is just what transition is. So transition is not on just one clip. You need to have two clips for transition to work because it will stay in between those two clips. That's just one thing you need to know again. So how do you use transition? You need to, at least now that we don't have another clip, or let me see if I can import, let me see if I have another video. Alright, so let me see this guy. Alright, so this is the guy. So just click on this plus or you drag it down. So if I click this plus now, see that we have the video here. So you can reposition it by dragging it yourself. Drag it to this place if you want it to be here. So let's say you can see that we have this video and we have this other one again. So transition can only happen in between this place. So if you have another one that is here, so transition can happen in between what this place too. So if you split this one into two as well, transition can happen in between the two clips. So let's just see that and we proceed with the class. So a let's look at the one that will be quickly visible to all of us. Let's see. Let me use a let me use a free transition. So just drag it and drop it here. Drag it and drop it in between these two. Alright, so this is it. So you can see that it is saying that the clip is too short. So sometimes you'll be seeing that message. Well, that's because your clip might be too short. You get so, and most times you will not be working with short clips. But if I thought you are doing that, just see what to do with your clip. But then this one has been added. So let's just play it and see. Watch out at this point when this line gets to this point. Can you see what happened there? Well, it is very fast, and that's why it's saying your clip. Can you see it? So if you are not seeing it, you can increase the duration at which that thing shows. So you can see, you can increase it to 2.2 seconds so that you can see it very well. Can you see? So you can always adjust the duration here. So that's that for transition. Please play with all this. You can see that we have different categories of transitions. So click on it and try to play with it. If you actually want to learn this video, you need to play with this video, because even what I'll be teaching in this class is just a tip of the iceberg. Like, it is just like introducing you to the world of video editing. You need to go and learn more, and the best way to learn more is to practice. That's just it. So that's that for transitions. Let's go to filters. Yes, we saw this in the last video as well. So you can use any of these filter, just like we've been doing. Anyone you see and you want to use for your project, just drag it to the timeline. Okay, let's see. This one is free, so let's drag it here. Let's put it here. So can you see it? Can you see what happened to this video? Let me take it off. Can you see where this video is? So you can see the effect. So if I drag it here, can you see what happened now? So if I play it, that is how that effect is going to take until this line passes where the effect ends. So please, you need to understand all those things. So anytime this your timeline line touches or gets to any of these effects, that is when that particular effect or text or element you added is going to show. So that is it. Yeah, that's that for filter. So adjustments, well, let's leave this adjustment for now. So this is your canvas, and this is where your videos will be showing. So you can change the ratio here, like I said. If you change it to 6:9, this one is for YouTube videos, 6:9. And please, you can check that online version to see the different types of sizes and the name that we have. So this one is a square shape. You get a square size canvas. So this one is for YouTube. And yeah, where is the other one? 9:16. This one is mobile. So that's it. So if you want to create a mobile video, maybe for TikTok or just for WhatsApp status, you can try to use this size. So if your video will not fit into, please just use 16:9 and you are still good to go. Or you can use this 4:3. So just try to, that depends on what you want to do anyway, and you can choose any of these size. So if you want this to be full, yeah, full quality. If you want it to be full quality, medium, low, just select from there and you are fine. So this is your timer here. So when you are playing it, you see the timing and all. So if you want to make this full, you can use that to make it full, but we are not going to be doing that for now. So let's quickly come here. So this part here, this is your move tool. Here, this is your move tool. So you can use it to select anything you want, or just use it to select any element or layer on this timeline. So I'm not going to dive much into this. Please go and look at it, because we've talked about this in the online video. So I mentioned earlier that you can hide your track. Once you hide it, it will not take any effect on your video. So that is it. So yeah, that's it. So this one is the undo. So when you want to undo something, you can do that here. And you want to redo it, you can redo it here. So split, this is split. Now this split is different from the one we saw online. So, and the difference is that you see that we have three different types of split here. You can see this is one, this is another one. Now this one is to split a clip into two. So you have to first select your clip. That is another thing. First select your clip, then this one is to split a clip into two. Why this one is to split a clip and delete the one on the left. This one is split a clip and delete the one on the right. So I don't want to delete anyone. I just want to split it into two. So we can do that here. So let me use this as an example for this delete left. So let me drag this my cursor. I think by now you should know that anywhere you want to split, you need to put this your line here. So that was why I put my line in that place in the first place. So this one I want to split it here. So I move my line here. Then I want to throw away this one on the left. So I'll just click here. You don't need to, you see, it has gone already. So if I come here and I want to throw away the one on this right here, so select it. Ensure you select it. It's very important. Then you click on this place. So that's it. So let me let me undo what I've done here. So just to practice what we talked about before too. So I'll bring it back here and split again, but without deleting any of the parts. So I can use this guy to delete, but select first, select the one you want to delete. So if it is this one you want to delete, select it and press this, and it's going to delete it. So these two, they are doing two work: split and delete. That's what they are doing. So that's just it. So select another clip, and here you can add marker to this particular point here. This one might not be necessary anyway, but you can just add it to your video. And yeah, freeze. This freeze, the meaning of it, okay, I showed you guys freeze now. So this is freeze. When you freeze a particular part of your clip, that clip does not play. It will just stay static like that. You get, it will just be as if it's image. Like it will be as if it's image, but it's video. But that particular point is not going to move. So let me just freeze. Let me freeze this guy here. Let me freeze this guy here. So you select it and click on this freeze. So once you freeze it, this part is not going to what play like normal video. It will just be static. Alright, so let's move it back and play it. But before we play it, let's shift this effect away so that we can see it very well. Okay, this one is text. So let's play it now and see. So can you see the image? We try to check the wave. You will see that that wave is no more moving, like the wave is no more in motion. Like the wave is not on motion. You get. If you check the wave, you will see that the wave is not on motion. You're showing that the video has been what freezed, and also the sound is not going to play. So that is what freeze or that is how freeze works. I believe we've seen this before. I showed you guys in the online, that is the online CapCut version. So this one is the mirror. So let's see this. Let me take this back here. Let's use this clip here. Okay, will this even work better? Alright, so let me use this guy. Let me use this guy and let's see how it's gonna work. So let me click on this video, or let me split it. Split and keep, like I want to split and keep both of them. So let me use this one here. Let me shift this effect out a little bit. Alright, so let me select this and click on this mirror so that let's just see what's going on. Okay, I think okay, reverse. Okay, let's look at okay, let's watch this video and see what's going to happen. Let's watch this video and see what is there. Then we'll now test the reverse. Can you see that towards the end, the guy folded his hand and places, bent his head just to show that he's worried. Now, if let me just join this clip together. Now you can select the two clips together. You can select both clips together. By selecting the first one, first hold your control key and click on any other clip you want to select. Even if it is 3 or 4, you can do that together. To use this reverse, I've actually undo to make this video be just one video instead of splitting it into two. So if you look at this video, look at the way the video is now. You can see how the video ended. You get. So if I try to reverse it, click on the clip and reverse it. Let's see what's going to happen. Reverse completed. Now let's see. Let's watch the video again from the beginning. Now look at it. You will see that it was how the video ended. That is how it is now starting. Can you see now? So that is just the work of reverse. That's it. I showed you guys earlier as well. So let us mirror it as well. So I've selected the whole video. Can you see? Can you see the way it is? Can you see the way it is changing? Can you see the way it is changing? So that is what mirror does. So you can play with it and see. So rotate. Just try to use this, and this one is crop. Try to use the crop. I also showed you guys how to do that and that. So this one is a voice over. I showed you how to use the voice over as well. So this is the voice over on the desktop version. Alright, so this part here, these parts are just for the layers, like the magnet, the way you move your clips, and if you drag one and the way it clips back. So that is what these settings are. These three settings. Just try to play around this with the way these videos clip to each other. So you can play around and see what is going to happen. So yeah, besides that, okay, well, please just go and check. This one is going to fit. The next one I want to show you is this guy here. So this guy is the zoom. So the timeline zoom. So you can use it to zoom the timeline. So sometimes when your clip is very long, you want to zoom it so that you can see it clearly. So that you can see each seconds or the movement of this line on the clip clearly. Because if it is not zoomed out, you will not really see this thing, because this thing will just be moving slowly. You might not be able to easily catch where you want to cut. So whenever you are editing, you want to zoom out very well. You get, so that, or zoom in, just increase it so that you can see this clip very well. And if this line is also moving, it will be moving very fast. You get, because this thing has been zoomed in that you can see it clearly. So anywhere you want to stop, you can easily catch that place. Anywhere you want to stop and remove from your clip, or anywhere you want to stop and add a particular effect, you can easily catch that particular spot. So if it is not like this, sometimes it is hard to quickly get a particular place to fix or to put an effect or do whatever thing you want to do. Yeah, so in fact I use this mostly. You can also try to use it. So that is it. And let's go back to, okay, let's come to this place. So this part here, you see, because we added video on this timeline, we notice that this place became active. So all these things became active so that you can use it to set your video on the timeline. So you can select any video you want to change the settings here. So once you select a video, it will allow you to do whatever thing you want to do. So any effect you put here, you can always do the settings, or you can always adjust the settings on this side of the interface. Alright, so whenever you select your clip, you can always set it here. So these are the settings that you can use to add different effects or adjust your video. So whatever effect or element you select here and you drop it here, you can always do the adjustment or set it up here. Now if I click on this effect, you see that what is here is going to change. Can you see it? Because I clicked on this effect now, what is here has changed. And you can see special effects. So if I click on this text as well, so you see that it is going to what change. So this place is the settings uh, tab, or the settings bar, or the column. You get, so anything you select, the settings for that particular element is going to come up here. So let's go back to video. Let's start with the video. So if you click on the video, you can see that we have the video option here, or the video menu, or the video. There's the video menu here. So under it, we have the basic settings. We have the cutout, we have mask, and we have the enhance here. So these are settings that you can play with and see what it's going to do to your video. So let's start with the basic. So most of these things are things that we saw in the online version as well, so I will not really waste much time here. So the position and size, so you can increase the size here using the scale. I showed you this as well. So you can increase it or reduce it depending on what you want to do. So the default is 100%, that is the full or the main size. So if you want it to be uniform, that is uniform size, uniform scale, it means that if you want both the width and height to increase as you are increasing this, then you can click on this. If not, you can see once you turn this off, it's going to show for width and height, then you can use this for width and this for height. But I would advise that except you really need to adjust any one of it, just keep this locked. You get, keep this locked and set this to 100. So if you want to scale it, you can scale it and still keep this one locked. That's still fine. But if you need to unlock it and scale maybe only the height or the width, it's fine. So just ensure you know what you are doing. So this is the position. I talked about the position. Please go and check it. Rotate. You can rotate your video. Can you see it? So I talked about this too. Yes, I talked about this in the previous video. So that's okay. Let me just leave it. But this is how you can turn your video. Alright, so after looking at the rotate, you can set it to 360 or you put it at 0. So this is fine. So after that, you can use this alignment. So this is the alignment. You can use it to position your video anyhow you like. So this one is align left. This one might not really show because this thing is spanning the whole width. So but this one, it is still also at the center. You might not really see the effect of these three tools here. But if you try these three tools, I'm very sure you see something. So if I click this, can you see it? You take it to the top. This one is for vertical, while this one is for horizontal alignment. So if I click this, back to the center, if I click this, so you can use this for anything you want. You get, so that is just it. So if I click here, you can come back here and do this, which is fine. So if you scroll down, you can see we have so many settings here. So blend, let's look at the blend. Okay, so you can see the opacity. I think we saw this too in the previous video. So you can change the mode. So you can brighten it, you can darken it if you want. Then you can reduce this opacity. Okay, the darken is okay. This one just made it dark, and let's see, add light. Okay, so please, depending on what you want to do, I will advise that you look for some videos online and try to recreate them. It might not be the same video, but just try to do the same effect that they've done on that particular video. So that's that for this. I'm just going to put it to normal, and that will be all. So this stabilize is only available for pro version. Most of these, I have not really used most of these, so you can go ahead and check them. So yeah, I think okay, please just try to check some of these settings and see what they do. But they are basically for advanced editing. So after looking at the basic settings, this cutout, you can use it to cut out parts of your video. So all you just need to do is that by default, these settings will not be active. So you are the one that will click on this to use it. So anyone you want to use, you can just click here to select it. Then you can use your stroke here. So just select any of these stroke and apply it to your video. After selecting it, then check your settings here, and that will be all. Another one I want to show you guys here, but we are going to talk about this later, which is the chroma key. You can use this to remove the background of a video. Yes, you can use this to remove the background of a video, but we are going to come to this later on. So this mask, you can use this to also add a kind of style to your video. How do you use it? Just click on this add mask and select the shape that you want here. So if you select this star, it means that you want to add a star kind of like you want to star, that is this star, to mask your video in such a way that your video will not show in the four sides again. It will now show inside that star. Now let's just take a look. After selecting the one you want, like the shape you want to use or the design you want to use, you can select this log one, you can select this T, which is the text. You can also draw your own yourself. You can see that is a pro feature. So but we selected the star, you can come here and increase the size. So let's say 800. So you can see how it is showing now. You can increase it further, 900. Okay, let's say 1000. So can you see how it is now? So if I leave it like this, that is how this thing is going to be. So you can add a feather. You can see that feather is just style to it. You get, it's just like adding another style to it. So if you want to undo it, like if you want to cancel everything you've done, just click on this place and everything will go like that. So yeah, I think that's it for this mask, and that is one of the effects you want to use here. So by the time we talk about animation, you will see how you can add a kind of effect like this star, like this star coming out, small small until it becomes big. You get, that is another thing that we can do with this, that is with this keyframe. This one is just to add animation, but then let's leave that for now. So let's go to enhance and see the styles we have here. Okay, this one is still loading. While that one is loading, let's go to speed. So let's check the speed. So you can increase the speed of your video. Now you can see the way this guy, let's just play it. Now you can see the way the video is slow, or you can see the speed of the video. Now you can see that I have still selected this particular clip. Please ensure you are selecting the video you want to use. Ensure you are selecting the video you want to use, please, so that you are not going to add or set up, or you are not going to add the setting to another video that you don't want to actually add the settings to. So after this, increase this speed here to how you want it to be. After increasing the speed, you will see that the clip is going to become small. Can you see it? So you can see how small. This one is 10 times. It will be very fast. So let me just reduce it to this 1 point. Let me make it to like 2 times, like 2x faster. So if I play this now, let's see how it's going to look like. Can you see? This one is showing you what's going to happen if you add this speed. Say duration 5 seconds return to 2.5 seconds. So that is just, so this curve too, you can, instead of using a straight speed, this particular speed is linear. So you can use a speed that is not what linear. So that means it will start normal, then it will become slow, it will become fast again, then go back to normal. So if I select this, let's see. So you can adjust this place too. You can adjust this place. This is the point where this thing will be normal. Then this particular place is where it will go down, come up again, then it will now finish like this. So let's see. Let's click on it and see. So can you see it? So this point here, you can adjust this place. You can reduce it yourself. You can reduce it yourself. So, and drag it back and play it again. So can you see it now? Can you see? So it will become, okay, it is somehow faster here. So it is faster here. It is faster here, and it's slow here, then faster again here. So please just play with this thing. You get, so at some point one is going to it's going to be slow at some point, then very fast at some other point again. So you can just play with it, adjust these levels and see what you are going to get. We are going to try some of these things as well. So flash in and flash out. So let's just try this. So let's move to velocity effect. So to use this effect, you need to first click on this place so that it can turn on the effect that it has. And also one other thing is that the clip that you want to add this effect, it needs to have music on the background. You get, so if there is no music, this thing is not going to work. So you need to ensure that it has music on the background. Then you can now click on any of it. So if I click this now, you are going to see what's going to happen. Alright, so this effect has fully loaded. Let's just play it and see. So you can see this light. Can you see that effect? I don't know if you guys can see the effect, but just watch the video and see. Can you see it? So that is it. Please guys, go and try it and see how it's gonna work. Let me stop this. Alright, animation. I also showed you guys this animation. Alright, so the music is long and let's just cut it here. So you select the music, select it. If the music is long and it is playing without the video, so I just want to trim it. So cut and delete the right side, so our video can end here. So that is it. So under animation, you can see that we have different animation effects, or we have different style for the animation. So this one is for the in. That means when your video starts playing. Then this one is for the out. That means when your video ends. Then here we have combo. I showed this as well in the previous video in the online version. So this one is combo, is both entry and out. So you can use any of this animation style. So let's try to use this. Let me just download this and see. Let me reduce this further so that we can see all the clips exactly. All right, so let me just add this. Let me add this. This one is for the entry. Then that is for the in. Then let me add. Okay, let me use something like this. Okay, or let me use a free. Where is it free? Okay, let me use this free. Let me use side left. Because I want to use something that we can easily see. Alright, so just click on it and it will be added to it. So let's play it. Let's play it and see. So remember that it is a clip that we select that this will be added to. Can you see? Can you see how the video ended? So that is the work of this animation. So you can also increase the that is the timing that the animation occurs. So let's see. Let's try. Let's edit this one. Just click here. Click here, or you go back to in. Which one was that? I think it's zoom 2. So click on it. And here, this duration you can see. This one is the entry. So just adjust it. One, adjust it like this. And you can move this to. Alright, so go to the out and everything is fine. So you can see. I think this one should be increased so that we can see it very well. So let's play it again. Can you see it? Can you see where it's doing it? And can you see the way it ended? So that is just it. So you can use combo as well. This one is in and out. We are going to use this in the that is in the practice play. So you can see we have several combo effects that we can use here. So let's just see one. Can you see it? Let me just take this back. Can you see it? Can you see the way it is? Alright, so that's it. Please just play with it, and I'm very sure you guys are going to find it very, very interesting. So on the adjust, this place you can adjust your video, you can adjust the look, that is the way the color is and some other things there. So you can see the brightness. Just try to play with all these things. Check it, mix the colors together. Most times you will not be using this, you will not be using most of these things here. You get, except you are doing advanced editing. So just play around with it. It's just how to change the color or the look of your video. So the more you adjust all these things, the more the color begins to change, the brightness, and all those things. Please just play with it. It's just playing with colors. You get, so that is just it. Most of the things that you see here is just based on colors. It's just about colors and how you want your video to look like. So remember we talked about this mask before. So this is a pro effect. If you are not seeing it, it means you cannot use it because you don't have the pro effect. So yeah, I think that's that. Yes, you can also use this AI stylize as well. So just click on this place. Click on this thing here. Okay, so you can see they are saying that they will soon remove it. You cannot find effect under video effect and body effect. Alright, that's it. According to them, they say they are going to remove this particular file because they've added almost all of it into this video effect that we saw under this effect here. So just play around, you can see that it's the same thing. This AI painting. If you like this effect, just click on it. Okay, this one is for a photo, like for an image. You can see saying it can't apply the style. Select the photo to apply this style. Okay, so this one is video effect. We should be able to select this. Alright, so let's see this motion as well. And face swap. Face swap. Okay, this one is for images too. So you just need to select images and this one is going to work for it. Please just try to use those effects and see how it's going to work. So whenever you are done with your video, whenever you are done editing, just click on this export here. And mind you don't need to save. This thing saves by itself, like it auto saves whatever thing you are doing. So even if your system goes off, you will still continue from where you stop. Or you mistakenly close this, that's the application. You mistakenly close the application by clicking on this X. Once you open it and you click on it, on that project bar, it will bring you to where you stopped exactly. So that is it. When you click here, you can export what you've done. So that means you are done with your project and you want to finally see what you've done on your system. Just click export and yes, you can click on this export here. So you can touch these settings. Most of these settings are okay, except the fact that you want to change the title of your video. So you can change the title, leave these settings as it is. So it is CapCut select the best settings for your video. But if you want to actually touch it to remove it, sometimes people touch this frame rate just to reduce the size of your video. Okay, so you can set it to 25 frame per second, which is FPS. So anyone you like, you can also change this one from MP4 to MOV. Well, if that is what you want, you can also do that. But the rest, please leave it. Except you want to change this one to 720 pixel or 2K or 4K. This one, if you change this one to 2K, your video is going to be very large, like the size will be very big. But if you change it to 480 or 720, then you should expect a small size video. So that's it. So when you are done, just click on this export and the video will start exporting. Yes, I'm not exporting now. This is just a practice project. This is just a run through of the CapCut desktop version. So if you have a laptop, it's good to use your CapCut on the laptop. And if you have a mobile phone too, you can also use the mobile version. But personally, I prefer using the system version because you can easily see all the settings. You get nothing is hidden. You can see everything you need, quickly and easily. You can apply it and see what is happening. But sometimes system lag depend on the system that you are depend on the system that you are using. You get it can hang that it can be very frustrating. And I'm not sure this usually happen on mobile phones, especially the latest phones. It works smoothly. So that's fine. The next thing we're going to do now, let's gather all our assets and start the practice.